Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Kevin Gausman gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Adam Jones, the center fielder out of Morris High School in San Diego. He's got multiple gold gloves to his name. Very, very athletic. In fact, maybe the most athletic center fielder in all of baseball.
Andrew Benedict strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And there you see the numbers from his last start. He comes in here off of a no decision despite giving up just 2 earned runs.
Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. To short. Beckham is up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what. This team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Now that we have a chance, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Leading off for the
Yeah,
Orioles.
Matty, Dustin Pedroia for me one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
That misses. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Jonathan Scope will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Price is ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Let's analyze this swing on swing track.
Batting
This
third,
pitch is away, but
left
you'll
fielder,
see him swing
number
inside the
67.
ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Number 67 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First base
Batting
runner of the
fourth,
ball game now for
center
either
fielder,
team comes with
Adam
2 outs here in the home
Jones.
first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no. Mitch Moreland makes his way to the plate.
Boston,
He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Mitch Moreland.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Hit hard down the line. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 13 steps in now.
Third baseman, number 13.
In there at the knees, strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Hanley Ramirez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's check this out again on show track and see if this was a good call. It's a slider, and it's on the outside corner. Home plate umpire's right on top of it. I don't know how you could really complain about that one.
Here's Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Trumbo.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Price sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Tim Beckham gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Colby Rasmus will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll move to Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting 9th,
Christian Vasquez steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. In there, no balls and a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Andrew Benedict will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and two, here it comes. High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, you know, I think if you're more than a step or two away from the bag, your best bet is just to go to second with this ball. Here, he just takes a little too much time getting to the base to have a realistic shot at two.
Xander Bogaerts is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Caleb Joseph digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Left side. Reined in. And taken in out there for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Dustin Pedroia is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Throw on to Davis is a low one, but he's able to dig it out and save the error. 13. A nice play.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Stepping in now, number 13. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Number 67 stands in.
Leading off the 4th for the Orioles, left fielder, number 67.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Price gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Wow, he just never got into the rhythm of that at bat at all. I mean, normally you expect a middle-of-the-order guy to put up a little more fight than that, wouldn't you? He just got caught flat-footed on all 3 of those pitches.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
3-2. They're going to send that runner to try and stay out of the double play. And this works to perfection here as he's going to keep on going right around second. He'll make it all the way up to third.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This guy's been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Benedict ranging back and Goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Well, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit high and deep to right center. Ranging back is Bradley. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage, and he makes him pay right here.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph.
Caleb Joseph.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the fourth.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down. Manny Machado stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning. Hanley Ramirez will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Jones is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Right fielder.
In now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here. And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes, keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few.
A leap at the wall by Rasmus, but it's over his glove. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Now batting.
In now,
Catcher.
Christian Vasquez.
Vasquez.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Halfway home tonight from Oriole Park. It's the Brandon Workman is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Workman.
Jonathan Scope will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a shot to 3rd. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Number 67 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia on to Moreland. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a nice double play, but let's focus in here on the turn at second base. He's got a base runner just breathing down his neck. One second baseman coming down hard on another. They know what the deal is there. They're going to try to take each other out. So that's great concentration, great mechanics to make sure he turns this and then takes the shot.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Left field and deep. Benedict going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Mark Trumbo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Andrew Benedict will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Xander Bogaerts started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davis is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Down in order. Chris Davis will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vasquez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, so far, we've seen a pitcher that's not afraid to throw strikes, not afraid to put the ball in play. It's really working out for him as he gets another easy out here on the pop-up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Mitch Moreland will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That scoreboard out and right is 25 feet tall. This ball was always going to clear it. The question was, would it stay fair? It does by pretty comfortable margin.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in now, number 13. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On his way to pitch number 75. Down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 67 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
For the Red Sox,
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Hanley Ramirez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well,
Now
he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. And things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Mookie Betts will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks to the
it's
home
time
run, the
for
Red Sox
traditional
draw a
seventh
step
inning
closer.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox. Caleb Joseph will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. First pitch on its way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Nope,
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Number 67 will bat down 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
In there, strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Catcher.
Christian Vasquez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham gloves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
8th inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play. Andrew Benedict will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the 3rd guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Michael Givens will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Givens.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 3. Carson Smith is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Carson Smith.
Adam Jones gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Fielder, Adam Jones.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
No one out with a runner at second. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Green light that time, 3-0, and he nearly made it pay off. Certainly hit it hard enough. Just right at him out there in the outfield.
Chris Davis takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way, go ahead and do it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Here's Jones around third, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Tim Beckham steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Joey Richard will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23, Joey Richard.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Joe Kelly will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
for Boston, number 56.
Colby Rasmus will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Well, 2-out RBIs can be so demoralizing for a pitcher, especially when he's given up a run in this inning already. And here, this is going to plate that runner easily from second as he doubles home their second run of the inning.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Cisco will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. For Rasmus, he picks up double number 2 on the year. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Moreland has it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Joey Richard will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 23.
Cisco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 15.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Mitch Moreland stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, on his way to second now. Around second, he'll try for third, and he's safe.
He's safe.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building, besides you, Lions, to wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
Into the box now, number 13. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
And the Orioles got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Colby Rasmus. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more